Yes, we're back. We're back. Oy. I meant to come on earlier, but I fell asleep like twice. Big up yourself, Jesse. I fell asleep twice, bro. I was exhausted, man. Truly exhausted. I missed you too. Big up yourself, Shay. Good to see you, darling. I've been working, Viking. I've been working, my baby. You know, I don't live off TikTok coins. I don't live off TikTok coins, so I had to work. Big up yourself, Funny Bone. How are you doing? All right, let's see if we can get an audience in here. Tap the screen, share the live. A lot of people on the other account don't know about this account. Big up yourself, BMG. How you doing, baby? Thank you, Funny Bone. I can't complain. I'm alive. Once there's life, there's hope. Hey, Mel. How you doing, baby girl? Good to see you, sister. I missed you guys so much. Oh, my Lord. I missed you guys so much. Hey, Gracie. I see a couple people joining the live that do not like me. I don't know. Don't like me, but they always watch me. Hey, Dina, how you doing, darling? Sister Safi, big up yourself, beloved. Good to see you. Oh, sorry to hear that. You know, it's that time where I'm gonna be a little bit more busy, but I will try my best. Hey, Rebel. Big up CSV. Big up Isla. Big up Times Off. Good to see you guys. Love you all. Oh, that's good. That's good, Jesse. Hey, Bamba. Good to see you, babe. Pick up yourself, Morgan. Love you too, sister. Jersey. Pick up yourself. Missed you, darling. Oh, love you too, Mel. All right, let's see if we can get the audience up. The Delulu community on the other account, I don't even think they know about this account, but let's see if they will find their way here. Let's see if the Delulu on the other account will find themselves here. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, sister. I don't know, ever since I shared the other message, guys, I've been getting a lot more messages, which is good. Oh, what can I say? God is good. Yeah, let's see if they will find themselves here. Well, I'm here, Mel. I am here, darling. Let's see what can happen today. Let's see. Hello, Gina. Hope all is well. Oh, thank you for the money gun, Jersey. Thank you, sister. Hey, child of the Most High. Big up yourself. Good to see you. No problem, Gina. Hey, Val. Big up yourself, baby. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Let's get more people in here. Make sure you follow the other account, Child of the Most High. I go live on all those accounts. And just in case one of them gets bananaed, they're linked in my bio. So make sure you follow the accounts that are linked in my bio. That if this one gets bananaed, you know where to find me and vice versa. Yeah, and make sure you sub to the YouTube. It's also in the bio. Make sure you guys sub to the YouTube. Guys, we're going to be getting great content. Mill told me about an app that allows me to send long files. Yeah, man. Daily sent me the name of the app. So I will be sending over the lives to Daily. So they will be much more appealing. They will have like thumbnails and stuff like that. She's going to be doing great work helping me. Clark, big up yourself, sister. Good to see you, baby. So we're going to have great content on the YouTube. Yeah, it's like a little podcast thingy. I don't know. I want to do it so bad, but I'm so freaking nervous. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, she is a dolly. She is very much so. Missed you too, Clark. Missed you too, sister. I missed all of you. So... yeah. Yeah, win daily, W daily. Thank you, Clark. Oh my goodness. A guy was arguing with me saying that North Africans aren't Africans. I don't know how to argue with that type of delulu. You know what I mean? It's like, we North Africans aren't Africans. So, I don't know what to say. You know, I don't know what to say, but it is what it is. That's what I'm saying times up. But for some reason, you know, a lot of people, especially black people, have prejudice towards being black themselves. It's so weird. But the scripture did say it still. You know, the scripture did say it. And because I read the Bible and I know what it is, that not all skin folk or kinfolk, I already knew this would happen. So I'm not even going to argue with him. Big up yourself, Shadow. Good to see you, puppy. I'm not even going to argue with him. So, guys, it seems as if I've found myself a stalker. I don't know what to do. But it's getting really creepy. So, I don't know. Big up yourself to Shadow. No, Bamba. But it's this guy, but it's getting kind of creepy. I don't know what to do. I asked my brother and you know, their memes are not good, but yeah, like a real stalker. No, I'm not talking about nobody on TikTok. I'm not worried about people on TikTok. Oh, did you guys see they unalived that guy? That guy in the UK? I got half of TikTok creeping on me. Oh my goodness. Not half of TikTok creeping on me. Big up yourself, Chazzy baby. It's just a guy that I went out with. He's becoming like really creepy. Really, really creepy. I don't know. It's weird. If somebody blocks your number, why would you like just call them on random numbers? Why would you be texting them on random numbers? Yeah, there's a guy in the UK that they unalived, like some kind of insurance company giant, like a multi-millionaire. A guy like creeped up on him and pew-pewed him in the back. And on the casing, if you understand what I'm saying, No, I didn't give him no pum pum, and that's why I'm saying it's so weird. I don't be giving out pum pum. Pum pum hasn't been touched in years. The guy inscribed on it. Yes, United Healthcare. Thank you, Clark. The United Healthcare Clark guy. Thank you, Clark. Hey, Flexi, good to see you, sister. Oh, it was in New York? Oh, my fucking goodness. The person who sent me said, this just happened in the UK. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. The person who sent me, ALOL. The person who sent me said, this just happened in the UK. Oh. Or maybe I was too tired to see. I don't know. But yeah, they unalived him and people were saying, I'm doing good, user. It's extreme. It's the left that are doing this. It's the left that are doing it. I'm telling you. It's the deranged left. Yeah, they still haven't found the guy. That's why I'm saying it's to me this is a ploy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a ploy. This happened in New York with so many surveillance cameras, and you mean to tell me that they can't find the guy who did it? Come on. Come on. In my opinion, this could be an inside job. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. In New York, with so many surveillance cameras, you mean to tell me that this guy has been waiting on this guy, right? Big up yourself, Jova. This guy was waiting on this guy for hours. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Kelly. This guy was waiting there for hours, right? For hours. For hours on end. With so many surveillance cameras that you can't track where the guy came from. You have him in the hoodie, in the pants, everything. He was there for hours. And nobody can track him. The FBI can't track him. Come on. Come on. I call BS. That's just me. But I call BS. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. And that's just me. That's just me. I don't believe it. I believe that it was an inside job. Yeah, he went through Central Park. What the fuck? What? He went through Central... What? He went through Central Park and they can't find the guy. Come on. Come the fuck on. I believe it's a... Listen. I believe, this is my opinion. This is all staged. I believe that maybe the CIA or the FBI is involved. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Central Park, the guy walked through Central Park and nobody saw this guy in a hoodie. The police didn't find him suspicious walking through Central Park in a hoodie. Come on. Come on. With a hoodie, with a mask on? Come on. Come the fuck on. Come on. No one is being bullied or harassed on this live. No one is being bullied or harassed on this live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes. There's no bullying. There's no harassment. There's no transphobia. There's no hateful rhetoric or ideology. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That's what I'm saying, Isla. How the hell can he walk through Central Park? Listen, if you know, you know. My brother could never be walking through Central Park with a hoodie, with a mask, head down, hands in pocket, just walking like that and not be, frisk, not be interrogated. Come on. Come on. This man just walked through just like that. Make your own original content. This is my own original content, Cody. Come on up, Cody. Whose content am I stealing, Cody? Cody, whose content was I stealing? Exactly, Lola Bella. I believe it's the government is somehow involved to cause some kind of riot. Well, good afternoon. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
33.
Awesome. You said I was stealing content. Whose content did I steal?
Well, it looks like you're just the three guys that are on your background. Looks like you're just taking their content again. So,
Which content am I taking from them?
well, aren't you using their three images to get attention?
I can use whatever I want on TikTok. It's their turn. I've been doing this for a very long time.
So
They're
not your
special.
face, but you're going to use their faces.
I use my face all the time. That's my big ass face up there on my PFP.
Well, I see you up there, but like, okay, I'm just asking. That's all I'm doing. Just asking.
Yeah. So why would you support these guys when when Dean had children in his Discord without parental consent, telling them about inappropriate things?
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Oh yes, that happened.
Shit. Well, I've never really supported them anyways. They're kind of out of my age group, so it's of content to follow. So it's just, I do apologize.
You never really supported them, but you're here saying that I'm stealing content from
I thought
them.
you were because I've seen you here up on there. I've seen you live plenty of times up here with their stuff. So I was assuming that you were just trying to do it to get attention. So my apologies.
I get a lot of attention. My ass is huge and my thighs match. I don't really do this for attention. I do it because it needs to be done.
Okay.
And a lot of people on here know me. I may not have a lot of bot followers like Dean and Parker and the other want to be in the middle, but all of them know me.
Okay.
All of them. All of your favorite, they know me.
I really apologize for that.
It's no problem. You don't need to apologize, but just don't judge. I collared people and I put their faces on my background. It's not for attention, for my sake. It's just to bring attention to whatever topic I'm discussing at the time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for having me come up here and saying what I need to say. But now I know whenever I see your live, that's not what you're doing. So
it is what it is. No problem. Take care. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Misha, big up yourself. Yeah, because I put a lot of people faces on the background. I don't know why people have qualms with me putting them. They're not special. They're not special at all. If you do fuck shit on the internet, I'm going to put you up. End of story. These men go about their day every single day, spreading misinformation, saying that, if you mutilate your da-da-da-da-da, right? You're a woman. That's not how it works. They're saying that men can become pregnant. All these other nonsense. These are false rhetorics. Indoctrinating the children, right? Telling them these falsities, making them think that in their heads they're not perfect the way that they were born. They need to be called out. The fact that Dean said the N-word, right, without qualms, the fact that he had children in his Discord where he was teaching about how to be gay without parental authority is quite telling the type of people that they are. TikTok, we do not harass or bully on this live. There is no harassment or bullying being perpetrated on this live or being disseminated. There's no hateful rhetoric or hateful ideology towards any individual on the background. The live is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Big up yourself, Sharky Poo. Good to see you, baby. So I don't know. And for the people that are in here reporting, I know you came and you're in here reporting, but just go away. If you don't have the testicular fortitude to come up here and defend your stance and whatever ideology that you believe in that goes against what I believe in or having my backboard, what is the sense of reporting? Come on up and talk about it. If you can't talk about it, go away. Just go away. Big up Erica. I could never do it. If I see somebody that I don't like, I request. You get what I'm saying? I request. Oh, I missed you guys more. Big up Cecilian. Right? I request, I have conversation. If Dean and Parker would allow me up on their platform to talk about why trans women aren't women, I would love to have a debate with them. But they will never do it. Oh, thank you, Dino. Ask Dean and Parker to debate me on why trans women aren't women. Instead of you guys reporting my platform, ask yourself, why are Dean and Parker afraid to debate me on trans women being women? That's what you should be doing. Since you say that I'm not an intellectual and that I'm not smart and that I don't know what I'm talking about and da 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 da, ask them. Tell Dean. A matter of fact, I challenge Dean, I challenge Parker, I challenge AG to debate me on how trans women are women. I challenge them. I'm calling them out right now. Debate me. Debate me on how trans women are women. Big up yourself, Sponge. Good to see you. Ash Poo, big up yourself, baby. That's what you guys should be doing. Go tell Dean and Parker or AG to come debate me on how trans women are women. A matter of fact, tell them to set up an independent debate where we can talk, where there's a moderator outside of myself or them, and we can do it. But they won't do it because they know I'll mop the floor with them. They know I will mop the floor with them. Come on now. That's what you should be doing. Exactly, Mike. Your favorites won't debate me on that. They won't. Because as much as you people would want to convince yourself, Shantae doesn't know what she's talking about. Your favorites, Dean Parker, AG, they know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So they will never debate me on that. Never. Ever. And that should be your concern. If they truly believe that trans women are women, and if you truly believe that, why report? Why not come on and contest? Come on and debate me on it. You can't even say my name in their lives. They mute you. If you say go debate Chante, they mute you. You might even be blocked. Big up yourself, CH baby. How you doing, darling? Why would you want to report me? Why don't you just go and ask them to come debate me? Of course Haley will get mad. Haley knows. He got that big A. He got the package. He's upset that I exposed him for having the package and doing Smex work. Big burly man Haley. Exactly, Dino. Exactly. They can't debate me. They cannot debate me. Why don't you go and tell them? Shante, they know that I have them up in here. They know. But they've never came and tried to debate me or contest anything on the background. Why? They can't do it. They cannot do it. Because you see, your favorites, they know that you're Delulu. And they play on your Delulu-ness. Right? And you give them and you cheer for them, but they know. The truth will always stand. Always stand, darling. Big up yourself, Tavia. Good to see you, baby. You're coming in here to report my lives. For what? For what? What is the sense of trying to report my life? We see them bots coming in. I see them bots coming in here. These people still sending bots to my account. Oh my Lord. Can you imagine that? They're still sending bots to my account. Let me block it real quick. I don't know if this one is a bot, but let me request it. See. I can't believe this. In a couple of years, I'll be like 30. Oh my lord! In a couple of years, I'll be 30. Probably have gray hairs, itching and scratching everywhere. Oh my lord! Oh, Jenko, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, 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 old. Oh my lord! Oh, as you should, Shazzy. As you should. As you should. Is there anybody who disagrees with the background? If you believe that trans women are women, oh, Sponge, I'm so sorry, sister. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry now. Oh, my Lord. If there's anybody who disagrees with the background, please come on up. I'm just plain Sponge. If there's anybody who disagrees with the background, you're free to come up and have a conversation. If you believe... Oh my goodness, y'all be teaching Chaz how to say Jamaican curse words. Oh my Lord. Rachel, you look good, sister. You look absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for the gifts. Oh, I missed you. I just miss everything about you guys. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. No one wants your wrath. Listen, people always say, Shantae's angry. Shantae's angry. When I'm angry, I get so quiet. I get so quiet when I'm angry because I'm thinking of ways to destroy you. I don't know. In real life, I don't be arguing with people. I want to fight. I'm just being honest. As soon as the night starts to be like, blah, 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 I am looking to like to throw it down. I'm looking to throw it down. I don't know. I think something is wrong with me. I really do think something is wrong. Right, BMG? It's like, come on, no. Come on. I ain't got time for this back and forth madness. And you look absolutely gorgeous, Flexi. But we know that black don't crack unless you're baby bop. That is. Oh, big ups to Sponge's boyfriend. Big up Dominique. How you doing, baby? I can't complain. I cannot complain. Sophie laughing. Did I lie though? I don't know why her black cracked, but it did crack. I think it's because she gets so much Caucasian juice. She drinks too much Caucasian juice. Pun intended. Oh, thank you, Mikey. Thank you. It's a travesty. I don't know why she looks like that. Oh, big up. Hi, Sponge's boyfriend. Big up yourself, darling. Take care of my sister. She's awesome. Why would she age like that, Stacy? Why would she age like that? It doesn't make any sense. Baby Bop is a female on here. She's like 22, 23. But I don't know. Something is... Mike, please use good language. They took me down the other day because of what you were... Please, brother, use good language. Please. Go ahead, though.
Yes, yes, I love you. I apologize. Uh, well, God took a long time making everything different, right? And so
Hmm.
some of the creatures in nature, we might not feel like they're beautiful, but they serve a purpose, like the spiders, right? And that may be what what Baby Bop is. Like, she's a spider amongst humans. That was PG. That was PG-13, baby.
Yes, it was. I don't know, but I hope she can heal. That's all I can say. I don't know what's wrong with her, but I just hope she can heal. Cause whatever is wrong with her, it's in the inside and it's coming out on the outside. So I just have to wish her the best.
Well, in the process of healing, you know, she has to start pulling off the scabs, you know.
And there seems to be a lot of scabs. Maybe it needs
Yeah,
disinfecting or something. I don't know.
scabs and sores from herpes.
Oh my God. TikTok, no one is being bullied or harassed on this live. There's no hateful rhetoric or ideology on this live, right?
I
Hmm.
said Xerxes. Xerxes. That's a Greek word. Xerxes from the movie 300.
All right then. Okay, okay. Oh my Lord. Big up Just Viewing. I see you, darling. Is there anybody who disagrees? Is there anybody who disagrees with the background fundamentally and you want to come up and have a conversation? You are free to do so. All right.
Nah, but you know what? I feel like nerves have been touched and people are in their feelings. I feel like the other day when we went down, I feel like they're really sensitive about being exposed. They're really like sensitive about having their name out there and people knowing who they really are.
Very much so.
And as long as we talking about them, they gonna be hitting that button. So you must assume at all times that you're talking about them, and as long as they're butthurt, they'll probably be pressing the button too.
Yeah, but when they press the button, there shouldn't be a reason why TikTok would listen to them pressing the button. That's what I like. I know that they're offended. The truth hurts those that are living a lie. The logistic king, you can come up and I'll explain it to you. Nikki, I missed you guys too. Miss you too, Linda. Logistic king, you're free to come up and have a conversation. Request, click on the guest button or the multi guest button, and we can have a conversation. All right?
So again, for those of you who are just coming in, the live is about civil discourse and conversation and entertainment and education only. So you're going to learn something today, um, if you've never learned anything before. And if you're slow, we have people who can teach you remedially, and we can sound out the words. Okay? And what we don't know, we have the ability to look up together. So we will be doing research based on, the information that you're responding with. And if that's okay with you, come and join us. Come get in the box and express yourself. How do you feel today?
Exactly. Logistic King, big up yourself, Jeff. Good to see you, baby. Logistic King, do you mind coming up and I'll explain to you why sis is a slur? Logistic King, don't be shy because Mike is here. Mike won't interfere with the conversation. He'll stay on mute. All right, Logistic King, come on up because I see that you're on follow back. You're on follow back. So you're coming from the other account. All right, so come on up, sweetie. Don't be shy. Come on up, Logistic King. Mm-hmm. Where's Logistic King? Logistic King, come on up, sweetie. Let's talk about it. You know what? It's funny to me the way that they run. Oh, thank you, Flexi. Thank you. He ran away. He ran away. Typical leftist. Typical leftist. They never want to actually have conversation. They just want to throw tantrums and be upset about you wanting to have a conversation built fundamentally on truth and common sense. Imagine saying that, you are this, you are this. That's what you are, right? And if I say, oh, that's insulting, you can't call me that, but you are that, and then asking me why it's a slur. If you're forcing something upon me, a label that I do not want to be called, right? And then when I say, don't call me that, you're doing it to antagonize me. Big up yourself, baby. Thank you, love. Miss you, sister. You're doing it to antagonize me, therefore making it a slur, right? You're doing it to belittle me, to demean me. Because if I say that I'm just a woman, and cis means you're identifying as what you were born. So I was born a female, and that's what I am. So why can't you just call me a woman? No, the men in frocks, they take offense to that because for some sick reason, their misogyny and their male ego can't be quenched by being called a T-woman. They want to say that they are a type of woman, which you are not. You're just a type of man. You're a man with a mental disorder, which I really, really sympathize with you with, right? But at the end of the day, you're still your daddy's son. There's no bigotry in that. There's no hate in that. The truth is literally your friend. It will set you free. It will make you feel better about yourself. So you're getting angry at me for no reason. You're getting angry at me for the truth. Why? Huh? If the truth upsets you, it's because you're living a lie. Only people upset about the truth are those that are living a lie. Maybe you should accept reality. Maybe you shouldn't be offended, right? At reality. I'm not your enemy, I'm your friend. I care more about you than the people that you have surrounding you, going along with your make-believe fantasy that you are your mother's daughter. Women are going through the most. Women are going through the most. You have female baseball players, female track stars, female tennis players, female volleyball players, female golf players, female chess players, practicing, spending money, blood, sweat, and tears into their craft. And then to be cheated by a man who failed amongst his peers, wanting to dominate a sport for a lesser individual than himself physiologically, because we don't amass your strength as males. Us as females can't amass your strength as males. Female hockey players being trampled on the ice by grown-ass men. Grown-ass men. 13-year-old skateboarder lost her medal to a 30-plus-year-old man who couldn't compete amongst his peers, so he decided to go into the female one. Madness. Madness. You want to tackle women on the hockey rink, on the football ring, right? On the soccer field. Grown-ass men. And we're supposed to just lay back and take it. You must be crazy. This isn't a Diddy party where we take that. We're not going to take it. And we're not going to take it lying down because we know that some of you are predators. Dressing up in women's costume to go into our restroom to accost us on our daughters and our nieces and our grandmothers and our aunties. It's not going to happen here.
Did you see the video that I sent you with the protest in the bathroom?
No, I didn't see it. Who was protesting in the bathroom?
Okay, well, there's a stateswoman who is trying to get things moved to where men aren't trying to come into women's spaces. And so there were a lot of men and women in a medical facility who made a dance video in the women's bathroom. And I feel like women, if you're supporting men coming into your space, then you're probably a predator. And you'd probably let your children be supervised by those predators.
I did not see that. Shame on those women. Big up yourself, Natalie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I, don't- I don't know. I think I sent it to you on TikTok, but it might have been Instagram. Yeah, they made a whole Broadway dance production in a woman's bathroom.
And all the women that allowed those men to go into women's restroom, thinking that they were doing something, you know, um, revolutionary. Y'all are idiots. Y'all are idiots. Mr. Pink, you asked,
I,
"Oh, is this a slur?" And then rejected the request. Stop being a coward,
I'm
Mr.
gonna,
Pink, and come up and talk. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm gonna drop down and let you do your thing, but I'm gonna try to find that video right now and resend it to you. 'Cause I feel like I sent it to you on here, but yeah, do your thing. I love you. Holla.
Love you too, Mike. Thank you, brother, for coming on. Big up yourself, darling. You asked a question, and the live is about debates. So if you want to ask the question, get in the box and I'll answer your question. Why are you being so defensive? It's a debate forum, right? I appreciate your thoughts. I appreciate your opinion. Come on up and share it, and I'll share mine. Right? You see right there? When was America great? When the alphabet community never had free reign. America was great when free speech was a thing before the alphabet community got in their feelings and wanted to censor everybody. Yes, before 2020, before 2016, before COVID. No one is being harassed or bullied on this live. We do not condone harassment or bullying. There is no harassment or bullying being disseminated on this live. There is no hate speech, nor is there any hateful rhetoric or ideology being disseminated on this live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Come on up, Frank, and I'll tell you. I sent you an invite, Frank. Come on up and I'll tell you. Frank, come up and I'll answer your questions, darling. All right, then don't spam my comment section with your questions, Frank. Okay? Okay, Frank? Shh, in the comments if you don't want to come up. Coward. Can you imagine just spewing questions after questions but not wanting to come up to get them answered? I won't answer your question, so don't spam my comment section or you will be muted for the entire live. All right? The guest box are open. We're here for a debate. It's a debate forum. So if you have any questions, the only person who's going to cope is you. If you have any questions, the guest box are open for you to come up and speak. If you believe fundamentally that cis is not a slur, you're free to come up. If you believe that abortion is healthcare, you're free to come up. If you believe that being trans or gay is not a choice, you're free to come up. Right? If you believe that men can give birth, you're free to come up. That's what we're here for. Civil discourse, educational, and entertainment purposes. All right? I fundamentally, right, agree with my background. If you disagree, come on up. Right? Come on up. As long as you're 18, request. We don't bully people on my platform. There's no hate on my platform. This live is about LGBT safe space. So any doo-doo boy that wants to come up or any trainee, you're free to come up, all right? For civil discourse. It's about love and acceptance. So come on up with your prolapse back door. Come on up with your tucked pianist and let's have a conversation. Come on up. Big up yourself, Rosa. Good to see you, sister. I'm sorry, Charles. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm just so, you know what I mean? Yeah, everything is going good, True Tang. Everything is going good. Yeah. Thank you, Funny Bone. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. The fact that Dean had his Discord with children in there that he was teaching to be LMNOP, doo KY jelly bandits without parental authority or permission tells us all we need to know about Dean with his wee little self standing at about 5'4", right? Trying to gain muscles to make himself seem like he's a big guy. We know that he's a wee little boy. All right? We know. We know. Okay? The fact that Parker disseminates misinformation, the fact that the guy in the middle thinks that he's his mother's daughter and wants to be called she, they, right? Looking like the Crimson Chin. It needs to be spoken about. Why shouldn't we talk about it? Why shouldn't we talk about it? All these pronoun warriors talking about, oh my God, respect my pronouns. Why should I respect you when you don't even respect yourself? Have you seen you? You're standing at 6'5" in a frock with size 13 heels, with a stubble, receding hairline, telling me it's ma'am. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah, if you look on your IG, it's about the fifth. Like if you scroll up about 5 posts, you'll see it. And they dancing in a woman's bathroom to a song called "A Meeting in the Ladies' Room." Hello.
I'll definitely check it out, Mikey. Definitely check it out. And thank you so much for
You gonna
sharing.
be you gonna be disgusted watching women dancing along with that crap. For real. All right, I'm in the bleachers.
Big up yourself, Mike. It's the women that have caused these men to be as overly arrogant as they are. It's the women. Thank you, Natalie. It's women. We're the ones who call them she and sis and all these things. They're burly men. They're big burly men. Why should we go along with it? Why should we be forced to go along with it? I'm not going along with it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I refuse to play along with your delulu. I refuse to play along. I will not go by, what you deem fit. I will not go by. You will not tell me or dictate to me how I should go along living my life. Why should I live my life in your shadow? Walking on eggshells, whether or not I'm going to insult you or make you feel lesser than. Big up yourself, mixed baby. I'm not doing it. I see your 5 o'clock shadow, sir. That's what you are, sir. That's what you are. I see your big bulging Adam's apple, brother. That's what it is. I see your tucked basketballs in the sundress. That's what you are, bro. Why should I ignore reality just to soothe your ego? The other day I saw one. You could see the fluids, dripping from the back door, staying in the dress. Staying in the dress. And then you want me to talk about, oh, ma'am. Come on, no. Respect me. Respect your damn self. You couldn't even clean your quarters before you came out. You couldn't even clean your quarters. You're just oozing in public space, in public transport. Thank you, Shay. I'm not going along with it. True supporters are just women that are angry and miserable at men. And they're old and they love watching Patrick doing what he does so that they can laugh and say, you see, I wasn't the problem. It's men that are the problem. Look at this one. The women that support the T ideology are just men haters. And the only time they can feel comfortably run a man is when they feel that the man is lesser than them. Have you ever seen beautiful, attractive women supporting the T ideology? No. It's the middle-aged women, or even if they're young girls, they're the 304s of our society that have been spread more times than asphalt. Let's be honest here. You never see good women supporting T ideology. It's the run through 304s. It's the middle-aged, midlife crisis aunties. It's the morbidly obese, Big Berthas. It's them. Exactly, BMG. $200 bottle of wine. You mean $20 bottle of wine? They ain't buying no $200 bottle of wine, BMG. These middle-aged whole heifers, they buy $20 bottle of wine at Walmart. They have 1 million cats in the background. Yeah, it's all men till it's no men. But once a man puts on a dress, it's not him. He's the good man. They say it's all men until it's no men, but let that man put on a dress. Let that man put on a dress. Oh, you can come in my restroom. A matter of fact, you can call me bitches and hoes and all sorts of derogatory terms. It ain't you. It's just straight men that don't want me, that I don't like. As long as you're gay and you playing doo-doo, I like you. But as long as you're straight, I don't want you here. I'm afraid of you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. TikTok, no one is being bullied or harassed on this live. No one is being bullied or harassed. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Adrian, sweetie, I sent you an invite. You rejected it, but you're saying womp womp in the comments. So I think that you're projecting, Adrian. You're projecting. Because you obviously disagree with my backdrop, but you're afraid to come up. But you're saying womp womp. Come on, stop the projection. Joshie Poo, big up yourself, baby. Good to see you, darling. No one is being bullied or harassed on this live TikTok. We don't condone harassment or bullying. We don't condone hate speech or hateful rhetoric or any type of hateful ideology. Big up yourself, Don. Right? Who's your love? Who's your love, Adrian? What they blood clot this? There's no bullying or harassment of any kind being condoned on this live. We don't bully or harass. There's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric or hateful ideology being disseminated on this live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So you want to say, if you were born as how you were born and you don't want to change it, that means you're cis. Isn't there a word for that already? It's called men and women. It's called normal. If it means that I was born this way and I'm okay being this way, that means I'm normal. I'm not Delulu. So you can just call me normal. So when you want to refer to me, call me normal women or normal woman and call men normal men. That's what you can do. You don't need to call us cis. Because if it means that I'm normal, you can just refer to me as normal. Refer to me as normal, but you won't do that because guess what? It will highlight your abnormality. And we can't have that. We can't have people recognizing your abnormality. Big up yourself, Yvette. How you doing, baby? Good to see you, sister. We can't have that, right? And it won't soothe, big up Sunflower, it won't soothe the men in frocks' male egos. Glad to hear that, Yvette. Glad to hear that. God is good. It won't soothe the men in frocks' male egos. The men in frocks, they want their male egos soothed, just like their prostates. TikTok shop has all the holiday necessities for you and your family. TikTok shop has all your household necessities, great prices, right? Visit the TikTok shop for your everyday need. Okay? You want to force us to go along with your delusion. You want to force us to go along with your delusion. Make it make sense. And for all the trainees, TikTok has all your dilation equipment. TikTok shop has all your dilation equipment and the KY jelly that you need. Make sure you visit the TikTok shop. There is no forcing, but you're afraid to come up and explain. You guys want to force everybody to play along with you in your doo-doo activity. Imagine soccer players. What does being gay or alphabet community members have to do with playing soccer? These men are out there running up and down on the field. They want to force them to wear an armband to support their alphabet community. Hello, good day. How old are you?
Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good day. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19 years old.
Awesome. So you seem to have qualms with the background.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay, what are your qualms?
So as I already stated in the comment section, I am transgender. So I would like to know what exactly is your inquiries in regards to transgender people, or just LGBTQ in general.
Oh, my qualm is that your lifestyle is not anybody else's business. So if you want to dress up like a fox by sticking fur on your body, that's your business. But don't come out and expect me to feed you and pet you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I do.
And we don't want our children to learn about your alphabet community activities either.
Okay, and that's all right. Because there is no sort of like, if you don't want your children to learn that, then that is your own opinion, and we cannot force anybody to want to learn about anything, right? Like,
But
if we're
you are
going,
forcing it.
I am just coming
You
in
guys
here and just,
demanded.
okay.
You guys
Sorry?
demanded that it be a part of the curriculum. Your community demanded. So a part of the inclusivity curriculum, now they're learning about backdoor SMECs, about how to play with themselves for gratification, if you understand what I'm saying. And with explicit learning material like Not All Boys Are Blue, that depict SMECs and P3DO activities, My Growing Body. It's perfectly normal. These are a part of the inclusivity curriculum.
Sorry, I'm back. I couldn't mute. I did not hear anything you say. That's my,
No problem. You guys are forcing it based on the inclusivity curriculum that you guys demanded be placed in schools that teaches children how to self gratify. You understand what I'm saying? And about backdoor activities.
yeah, so, do you understand the specific curriculum that we wanted to put in place?
Yeah, the specific curriculum was involving SMECSED, comprehensive SMECSED, from kindergarten all the way up.
So, with the curriculum, at least this is what I'm gonna be saying, like, in regards to what I have specifically heard and what I've spoken about and what I believe in. So we would be specifically teaching about family dynamics in regard to anyone may have any specific dynamic, whether that be a dad or a dad, a mom or a mom, dad, auntie, grandparents, single parents, anything like that. In regards to sex ed, basically it would just be furthering the education that we already have in place. We're not talking about anything in regards to teaching children or anyone how to do specific things.
But that is
It's
exactly
just
what's
to
happening.
keep,
You are teaching them how to do specific things, and specifically backdoor activity. With SMECSED, with us, all they taught them was safe SMECs, right? And how reproduction works. They didn't give them details on how to actually have SMECs. But with the inclusivity curriculum that you guys demand be taught, right? They are teaching them how to have backdoor sex, how to perform fellatio, how to self pleasure. Literally, I have it. I can show you, right?
Yeah.
And this is that's why it's changed the whole Smexhead head dynamic to comprehensive. That word comprehensive, right? So it goes into explicit details. And at the end of the day, children don't have two dads, they don't have two moms. That's biologically impossible. It doesn't happen that way. Okay? A family dynamic, it's a mother, a father, and children, grandparents, uncles, aunties. There's no other family dynamic. If the father passes away, the mother raises the child. If the mother passes away, the father raises the child. That's the family dynamic. Two men can have children.
Okay. So all I'm going to say to that is that again, sex ed is specifically
Say
talking
Smex
about.
Ed. Say Smex Ed.
I apologize. Smex ed is talking about how to be safe and be protected when doing anything in regards to sexual acts. And again, I am not going to say that I am advocating for children to be specifically taught to do certain acts. I don't believe that we should do that. But what I am saying is that we should be able to have a system where children at any age should be able to have the concepts of being safe during those sort of acts, because you cannot.
Hold on. You're saying that children of all ages should have an understanding of how to have safe Smex.
Okay, what I meant was that, like, in regards to SMEX ed, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure that my words are correct.
Well, your words, we heard your words. That's exactly how you feel. And this is why we're saying that your community and you guys are pedophilic, because you guys
Ew,
believe
do
that
not
children
put
have
me
these
into that.
innate
Ew,
desires.
don't
Shh.
do that.
You guys, I already did. You guys truly believe that children have innate desires for SMEX and that it should not be restricted from them and that they should be taught about it because they literally want to engage in it. TikTok, no one is being bullied or harassed. There's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric towards any marginalized group of people. There's no hate being disseminated on this live. As you can see, TikTok, from the ribbon I put on the background, the live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So all I was gonna say is that I did misspeak. So what I am trying to say is when we're talking about SMEX ed, like those people, um, we need to make sure that they are going to be safe. I'm not talking about, and I did misspeak, and I do apologize on that. So am going to backtrack on what I said because I know that I did misspeak, and I want to make sure that I am saying the best things that I can say possible because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But 15 plus, like Chelsea said in the comments, that SMEX Ed should be taught in those age categories because we need to make sure that those people are protected and that they are not going to be causing any more harm to themselves. Like, I'm not trying to say that we
Children should not be engaging in SMEX. What we need to teach in school is abstinence. What we need to teach in school is that SMEX should be something that only a wife and husband indulge in or partake in. That's what children need to learn about. Children don't need to learn how to do it. They don't need that. Okay? They do not need that. They're children. They're not adults. The fact that you guys think that it should be normalized where children indulge in these adult activities, to me, it's just absolutely disgusting. No offense, right? No offense, but literally, the fact that you guys refuse to refer to children as children, but rather as people, adultizing them, right? And normalizing these perversions towards children is quite alarming. So I believe fundamentally that the community breeds P3DOs. And the only reason why you guys want children to learn about these things is because you want to say fundamentally, see, they want to do it. They know what it is because we teach them, and they also want to do it. So let them. That's what you guys want. You want a society where children are actively indulging in these types of adult practices. You want to normalize it. Why can't you refer to children as children? You're saying people when it's literally children. Why do you find it hard to just let children be children?
Okay, again, all I am trying to say is that children are going to do stuff no matter what the fuck we try to tell them.
Do not curse
That's
on my
what
blood clot life.
that's why we are going to be giving SMEX Ed so they can be safe because we cannot
So you're saying that 5-year-olds want to have snakes and they're gonna do it anyway, so we should
I
teach
did
them?
not say 5-year-olds.
Then what age are you referring to?
I'm specifically talking about teenagers.
What age are you referring to?
Teenagers 13 and up.
So you're saying that teenagers 13 want to have snakes and that we should teach them how to have safe snakes because it's normal for them to do it.
I did not say anything in regards to them wanting. I'm saying
You just
that
said that they want to do it, so we should teach them how to do it safe. That's what you just said.
no, all I'm trying to say
Let me
is
ask the
that
audience. Audience, did he just say that 13-year-olds want to have snakes, so we should teach them how to do it safely? Smiley face if that's what this person said. Smiley face if that's what this person said. Maybe it's because I'm Jamaican and I'm from a third world country. I can't hear properly. Smiley face if that's what this person said. Thank you. There it is. See, and I can play back the recording if you want.
okay, then all right. I will apologize if I again misspoke. What I am
You
trying
seem to be misspeaking a lot when it comes to children and adult activities. Could it be that these are in fact your desires, and you just not in a space where you find it to be accepted, and maybe you speak this freely amongst your peers, which are other people from the
No.
alphabet community, and they are like-minded. So you find it hard to fit in here because we're fundamentally against it. That could be the issue, but don't apologize for who and what you are, sir.
Okay,
Continue.
oh my gosh. Okay, all I'm trying to say is that we need to make sure that people are going to be safe no matter what they do. That's
Which
all I am
people? You're
trying to
saying that
say.
children should be able to practice safe snakes. That's what you're saying. Stop saying people, because we're talking about children here. We're literally talking about children. So stop saying people to generalize, right? Why do you know only P3DOs? Have you studied psychology? And realize
Yes.
that P3DOs don't refer to children as children. They always say him or her, or the people that I like are typically the age of 5. You know that is a pedo literal tactic. You know that, right?
No, I don't know that.
You don't know that? You didn't know? That's
No.
literally who here studied psychology, even if you didn't complete it, even if it's not your field. You guys know that that's a strategy that P3DOs use. They would say the people that I'm attracted to are like 5, 6. They don't say children. That's a pedo literal strategy. Why do you find it easy to say that people, should be able to indulge in smicks, and you don't want to let children be children? Why do you find it hard to say children?
I don't find it hard to say children. I
Do you
have
do
had
you
to.
do you like people of all ages?
No.
That no doesn't sound convincing.
No, I do not.
You sure do seem to like them.
I came onto this live trying to talk about transgender people. I'm not trying to talk about children. This is like, again, all I am trying to talk about is transgender people and transgender lives because I myself am transgender. That
What
is
do you
why
identify as? What are your pronouns?
my pronouns are he, him, she, her, whatever you want.
All right, so you're not trans, you're just an attention seeker that wants to lure children. What is this?
No, the reason that I came on here was because, again, I wanted to talk about transgender people. I do have pronouns that I specifically use. The reason that I said all pronouns is because I want to make sure that no matter how people perceive me, um, it's not going to like the quote unquote misgendering. I have specific pronouns that I go by. I am on
No,
HRT.
no trans person that I know would be comfortable being called like she, her, because the dysphoria would act up. If you're identifying as he, him, you wouldn't like to be called she, her because it would make you dysphoric. So I don't believe that you're trans. I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of females these days are seeking for like their niche, somewhere to fit in, somewhere that they feel that they belong. And unfortunately, a lot of you have been hurt by men, right? And so you're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be the man of my own dreams, so to speak. But the thing is, this facade, it doesn't make any sense for you to ruin your body, right? Just to try to build up a facade so that you can guard yourself against hurt. All right? Men get brokenhearted too. It's not just women. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't believe that you experience gender dysphoria. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But at the end of the day, your mindset and children and how you view children is skewed. Something is fundamentally wrong with your mindset when it comes to children.
Okay, so what I'm going to say to that is because no matter what I have said in this conversation, I have been continuously skewered into a certain person. And that's and I knew that I was going to be turned
Hey,
into
Emma.
a certain type of person when coming into this space.
Missed you too, darling.
And that's the reason why I wanted to come in here, is because I wanted to speak about my experience as a trans person. And I am trans, and
Yeah.
it's okay if you don't think that I'm transgender, but I have talked with multiple doctors, I've talked with therapists, I have gender dysphoria diagnostically.
Right now, a lot of these doctors, they're diagnosing you allegedly because they get like a kind of stipend for each person that they diagnose with gender dysphoria. I don't know, but that's what I've heard through the grapevine. I don't know. These are all allegations. So you being diagnosed doesn't do anything to prove to me that you are trans. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you truly experience dysphoria, even being misgendered would trigger you. But hello, gosh darn, good day. How old are you for TikTok?
Hello. Yeah, you can call me Chris or Kristen. I first, before I kind of go into it, I just wanted to say that I agree with everything. And the reason why I wanted to come on was to talk to Adrienne, and just coming from a biological woman standpoint, not looking to argue, but just to give insight on my personal experience, opinion, and perspective, to kind of help aid in education. So if this is appropriate platform, I'd like to be able to speak on it. But if you're only looking for people who disagree with you, then I understand.
Yeah, I wanted people who disagreed, but if you
Yeah, no
just want to
worries.
share your opinion, you can do that. But I want people who disagree fundamentally.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, I see join if you disagree. I was just focusing on cis as a slur because I'm really passionate about that one. But I'll go ahead and step down and allow somebody else to take over.
No problem, darling. Thank you for coming up and have a
Of
great
course.
day. All right, darling. Hi, Yvette. What's up, sister?
Hey Shanta, big up, respect. How are you? Good, good, good. Look, I just want to tell you something. So, you know about the Brandon Steen case?
No, what about it?
Okay, so these two German men were online and they were on one of these apps and they got in touch with like a 15-year-old child. So, they were like saying things to him to entice him. Don't you know both of them? They were married, two men. Brandon Steen and Brandon Steen, they were married. They're like 25 years old, 28 years old. They come over here and they get that little boy into a hotel room and they abused him. And they did horrific things to that little boy. Two married men. They enticed this 15-year-old little baby and they did the most horrific things. They abused him for days. Then they went back to their country. Don't you know one of them came? So the little boy's mother seen all the things in his phone, the horrible pictures and videos of what happened. I guess the little boy was scared and didn't want to tell anybody, but his mother found it in his phone.
No.
And then they reported it. Don't you know one of the married men in this male marriage, came back in September to get to that little boy again, and they caught his butt at the airport and they locked him up. And now
So they
he's
were
going.
married to each other?
Yes, and they came over here and they abused this 15-year-old horribly in a hotel room. They did horrible things to him,
Oh
Shanta.
my God.
Horrible.
And they
And
found him on TikTok.
it wasn't on TikTok. It was another app, like maybe one of these gaming apps. They were looking for a little kid. They
Oh
were
my God.
looking for, and then it came over to the United States together, got him in a hotel room. For days, they kept him in there and abused him, did horrible things, took videos and everything. Then they went back to Germany. The little boy's mother found the stuff in the phone. Okay, called the
Yep.
authorities, but they already in Germany, so it was really hard to do anything. One of those nasty men came back in September because he wanted a part 2 with the little boy, and they got him at the airport. The feds got him at the airport because they already had the name flagged. The mother,
Yes.
you feel me? And now
Yes.
he's in jail, and
I'm
his
so
husband is still in
happy.
Germany. But not only are these men, women, whatever things, whatever you want to call them, are luring these children, but it's even the men on men. They're not satisfied with each other,
I
so
spoke
now
on it.
they're looking for the
Yvette,
child.
Yvette, I speak on this daily. Thank you, Joshipu. I speak on this daily, right? I've said this. The majority of P3DOs are gay men. They're men who prey on little boys. And even when they say that they're married, they always invite other outside influences into their relationship. Didn't I say this, guys? Smiley face if I always say this. Smiley face if I've always said this. I said this the other day on my other
And that's why I
account.
thought about you. I couldn't wait to. I
Oh
kept
my
looking to see where you was at, but and the same prosecutor that's prosecuting this SOB is the same one of the prosecutors that's prosecuting Diddy. It's a female. They're prosecuting him, and they
God,
want to
that is
get
good.
the husband. But I can't wait. I hope they throw the book at that SOB. How dare you come to our country and take advantage of our children? You nasty MFer. And one last thing, it's but it's everywhere. It's the Brandon Steen case.
Send me it on IG, darling. You can make a fake account and send it over. Send
Yeah.
me the article.
I'm gonna send it to you.
If it's on Tickety Talk, you send it on Tickety Talk so I can put up the photo and talk about it, because they don't want to address this about their community, that it's riddled with P3DO files.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
With P3DO files. Go ahead, baby.
And the same thing you said about sex education, I do feel like sometimes they're starting to teach the children younger and younger and younger, and the guy was like, oh, well, this is needed and we should do that. No, you don't see them teaching driver's ed to a 5th grader because they're not mature enough, and they shouldn't be teaching them things they shouldn't be doing, which is driving a car. So why are they teaching them sex ed? It's the same thing. They're too young. So they're putting this in the minds of these children younger and younger. I tell you, I don't like it. I've always was disgusted with that class. It's embarrassing. I didn't like it. I didn't like doing sex ed. I really didn't. I didn't trust the teacher enough.
Disclaimer. They're reporting. Hold on. No, there's no sexually explicit language or material being disseminated on this live. There's no sexual exploitation on this live either. No child is being sexually exploited, or no one is being sexually exploited. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only, right? There's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric being disseminated to anyone or any marginalized group on this platform. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You see how they report trying to get this information shut down? They don't want it out there. They don't want us spreading this information.
Right.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna send it to you so you can put it up. Okay. And thank you for everything you do. I think you are a very brilliant, beautiful Black Jamaican woman. And guess what? They can't take you. That's why they got to report you. So
Exactly.
Big up, respect, and I'm going to send that to you, sweetheart.
Thank you, darling, and big up yourself, darling. Love you, sister.
All right, love you too.
Yeah, No one is being bullied or harassed on this live TikTok. There's no hate speech. There's no hateful rhetoric, ideology, or behavior. No bigotry, bullying, or harassment is being disseminated on this live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right? And let's talk about Germany. Um, Tony, big up yourself, baby. I saw you when you came in. Let's talk about what's happening in Germany, right? Germany literally decriminalized distribution, right? And possession of child porn. So you used to get 10 years in prison, right? No, they've left it to 3 to 6 months. So it's just a misdemeanor now in Germany to distribute or to possess the sexual abuse of children on recordings. That's what Germany is right now.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt or anything.
Is there anything else that you wanted to speak on?
I mean, like, all I can really say is those two men that did that horrible stuff, I hope that...
No, this is my main account, everyone. This is my main account. So make sure you guys follow it. And my other accounts are linked in my bio. Neela, good day. How old are you? Steven, good day. How old are you?
Hi, I'm 23.
I'm 19.
What year were you born, Steven?
2005, November.
Okay, wonderful. All right, go ahead, Adrian, and finish what you were saying.
I'm gonna try and be as TikTok friendly as I can. Like I said, I believe that those two men, and any others who do any sort of acts that are like that, should go to, I don't know if you can say that word, HE double hockey sticks. I don't know if you can say that word on TikTok. And I'm not gonna speak on that because I genuinely think that those people are horrible, and I don't believe that P3DOs are people, in my personal opinion. And I'm gonna drop down, and
But when you support SMEXED, comprehensive SMEXED, that the community is trying to put out there, right? That's what you're fueling. You're giving authority to those men to do those types of things to children, because the whole SMEXED curriculum under the inclusivity umbrella is saying that children are born with these desires. That's the narrative that they're pushing out there, literally. And if you don't believe me, I can send you articles. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that children have these desires and it should not be restricted from them. So when you support the comprehensive SMEXED curriculum, you're giving leeway to people who like children in ways that no adult should.
Okay, like I said, if I'm being completely honest, I don't exactly know what to say to that. I genuinely just don't want to say anything wrong either.
Come on, Adrian, have some balls, man. Say what you believe in.
I mean, I have been, and I've been trying to say it as best as I can, but
I don't think Adrian has any basketballs, but use TikTok friendly words, please. Go ahead, Adrian, finish what you were saying.
Sorry. Okay. All I'm gonna say is that, in regard to your topics, I will disagree, but I don't want to come across disrespectful, and
you won't be coming across disrespectful. As long as you use TikTok friendly words, you are free to say what you want. The thing is, you recognize that your whole mindset has been skewered into accepting something that you know within yourself is wrong. And the people that are around you, you feel comfortable enough to say this because they agreed with you. Adrian, at some point, we got to accept the truth, right? no matter how hard it is. The people that are around you that think that children should be exposed to this, you have to acknowledge what they are. The people that told you that this was okay for children to indulge in, you have to acknowledge what they are. They're
Shanta,
not the people. They're like those two men.
Shanta, when you were a child, did you have crushes on boys in your class?
Me? No, I was a tomboy.
Did you have crushes on girls, on boys? You were
No,
just not
I
attracted to
was I
anybody?
was I was void of that. That the crushes didn't happen until I was like 13, 12,
Okay, well,
13.
yeah, you're an
Thereabouts.
outlier in this scenario. When I was in kindergarten, I had crushes on the girls in my class. So there are people
Yeah.
that are in kindergarten that have crushes on boys in their class, and it's very
All
real, and
right,
these people
wonderful.
are
Childhood
okay.
crushes are not romanticized ones.
You've
And
never heard
anybody
two
who
little
believes
kindergartners say
otherwise
they
is a
want to get married
pedophilia.
in the future? That they're going to be
Yeah,
married?
yeah, but they don't understand the concept of what marriage is. They don't know that married people have, toss in the sheets. They don't know that married people engage or indulge in smecks. They
Do
don't have
you,
the, they
do
don't
you think every
conceptualize that.
couple engages in smex? Do you do you
The
do you
ones
think
that do not, what is wrong with them?
so people that just like don't you said you didn't have that desire until you were 13. Someone in the chat said 17. What if they don't get that desire?
People who don't get that desires, good for them. I don't have those desires right now, but
Sure,
I
yeah, but
want
they
children.
exist. They exist,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
they
can
exist, but
recognize that.
children, sir, you have to stick on the topic. You're saying that children at 5 years old have romanticized ideas of each other, is what you're
Yes,
saying.
absolutely. They want to get
So you
married in the
believe that
future.
children want to have sex with each other, want to have children with each other at
No, of course,
5?
of course, they don't understand what smex is. Nobody's pushing to teach that
Sir,
to
do you know what
5-year-olds.
romanticized feelings are?
That does not involve smex every time. You
It,
can
it,
have
it,
a
it, it,
fully
it does
romantic
involve smicks.
relationship
It does
outside of that.
involve smicks. It does involve smicks.
So if
Sir,
we go out,
you're
Shanta, let me
here,
ask you a
sir.
question. If we go out for a nice dinner, I take
We
you out,
can't
get you a nice steak meal, we watch a
speak at
movie,
once,
we
sir.
have
I'm
a
gonna drop
wonderful
you.
time.
I'm gonna drop you, sir. You're not gonna come here and bulldoze my life. You've been watching,
Shanta,
so
you
I
are
know you know
fucking
what this is
retarded.
about.
Kill yourself, you dumb, stupid bitch. Fuck you. You're so fucking stupid.
All
Kill
right,
yourself.
faggotyat. Okay, faggotyat. Okay, faggotyat. The faggotyat is unhinged. I think it's because, the big A causes dementia and distortion of the brain. According to statistics, you're likely to unalive yourself more than me. You're Caucasian and you're a faggotyat. Twice as likely, because Caucasian men typically unalive themselves. The fact that you're a faggotyat, right, that makes you twice as likely. Twice as likely, sweetie. So TikTok, no one was bullied or harassed on this live. The guest that was on was very, very bigoted and hateful, and I had to drop them because they were spewing hate. We don't condone hate, harassment, or bullying on this live. I was the one that was harassed and bullied on this live. By the person that was here. Very hateful, very cruel words. Anyway, Neela, you said you were 23. What are your thoughts on the background?
Well, I agree with a couple of them, especially men can never give birth. And also about what you were saying about the SMEX ed for young children. That's always been like a point of contention for a lot of people. People start it too early. However, though, in terms of transgenderism being a choice and not valid, based off of how you referred to that previous guest, whatever his name was, are you anti-gay as well?
Oh, what does anti-gay mean? I don't understand what that means.
You have a formal disdain for homosexuals.
Oh, my brother is gay, so I don't think so.
Okay. Well, my brother's gay too, and I'm gay too, and my mother's homophobic. She doesn't like gay people.
Well, that's your mother. If I didn't like you, I don't like a lot of people. It wouldn't be because you're gay. It would be because you're a shitty person.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fair. But do you say what you say on the screen, trans is a choice and not valid, do you say that out of vehemence, or I don't understand why?
I just say the truth,
But how do you know it's a choice? I mean,
did somebody force you to take cross-mix hormones?
I don't take cross-sex hormones.
Oh, what do you take?
I take antidepressants. That's pretty
Oh,
much
you
it.
don't take estrogen?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I have
All right
naturally
then.
high estrogen.
Pardon?
I have naturally high estrogen in my body. I don't need it.
What caused you to have unnaturally high estrogen?
Probably a biological issue.
Oh, and what biological issue? Since you know that you have abnormally high estrogen, what were you diagnosed with, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't think you can get like diagnosed formally with like anything that causes it.
Then
It's
how
just
do you know that you have unnaturally high estrogen?
because I did a DNA test and a blood test.
You did a DNA test and your DNA test told you that you had unnaturally high estrogen?
It's not like 23andMe. It's like you go to the doctor and you get all the.
I never said anything. I'm just asking you questions. Go ahead, continue.
What I'm saying is that I think the definitions that people have of transgender, they only apply to people that take hormones or people that wear dresses or things like that. But it's really an internal thing. Like, yes, wearing dresses is a choice, of course, but being this way inside is not a choice. You know what I mean?
Everything in life is a choice unless it has to do with your biology. So you putting on women's apparel, right? You wanted to be called she, her. You wanting to appear more feminine. That's your choice. Nobody coerced you into doing that. At least I hope not. But at the end of the day, there's no baby that is born, and the doctor says, "Here's your baby. Your baby's T or your baby's G." TikTok, no one is being bullied or harassed on the live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. There's no hateful rhetoric or ideology being disseminated on the live towards anyone nor any marginalized group. This is a LGBT safe space with love and acceptance for all. No one is being bullied. Nobody's being harassed. There's no hate. There's no hateful rhetoric. It's just for entertainment and educational purposes only, TikTok. And guys, make sure you get all your TikTok necessities at the TikTok shop. TikTok has all the necessities that you need for the holiday and for your home. Go ahead, darling. Continue.
I'm saying basically in a fully respectful way that like what people think transgender is they think that it's cross dressing, but it's more like a spirit thing. It's in your soul. So you aren't born like transgender isn't a third sex. There's still only two sexes, but like it's inherently what it is the spirit and the soul on a spiritual level. And then people say it in the
Your soul is created by God, and God is not the author of confusion. So I don't think it has to do with your soul. I think it has to do with the corruption of your soul. So it's demons that have entered into your thought process and have whispered these things inside your head to tell you that you would be better off being the opposite sex. God did not make you like that. Your soul belongs to God, and and the only way it becomes corrupted is if you allow the devil to do that.
Well, okay, our soul is basically our intelligence plus our emotional capacity for things. So on a
No, that's not true.
just speaking from a non-spiritual point of view, for anyone who
But
like
the soul is spiritual, so we can't speak on the soul in a non-spiritual way because it has to do with the spirit. Sorry.
well, if the soul is a spiritual creation that God endowed inside of us, it can't be altered by demonic, you know.
Oh, yes, it can. It says that you should flee from you. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. It says that your thoughts can be corrupted by the devil. The scripture says that. Did you need chapter and verse?
No.
Okay, wonderful.
But for anyone,
Guys, stop the screen, share the live. Remember to shop at the TikTok shop. Go ahead.
I mean this in terms of like non-religion because you can't base your whole life off of, I mean, you can believe obviously whatever you want. I still believe I'm a biological male, obviously. Nothing can change that. I just want everything rooted in fact. And some people do say that, oh, once you transition, you become biologically female, and that's false. But it is a choice to dress like a woman, but it's not a choice to have these feelings, to have the soul of a woman or the heart of a woman.
Yes, you can't have the soul of a woman.
have a feminine soul. It's not the soul of a
No,
woman.
your soul is not feminine. Your soul is void of all of that. Your soul is not the flesh. The flesh can act whatever way it wants, but the soul is literally just pure until you allow it to be corrupted. So my soul is that of a female, right? A daughter of the Most High God. Your soul is that of a male, the son of the Most High God. That's how it is. You can't have a female soul.
I guess I should rephrase that. It's not the soul of a woman. It's the soul that's in the more traditionally feminine realm, because you have to look at it in terms of definition, which is a woman is basically a person that adheres to more feminine traits in public, in societal standing. So
Oh,
I adhere
I
to
guess I'm not a
those.
woman.
Well, do you
There's,
not?
I literally am not feminine. You see how aggressive I am? See how assertive I am? I fight men. So a woman is an
So
adult
you're
human
gonna sit
female.
here and
Sassy, how
say
old are you? Good day,
that
how old are you?
you're over me and I just got in the box. That's
Sassy,
kind
good
of
day,
weird.
how old are you?
I am 48.
All right, Sassy, you're the oldest person here, Auntie.
I'm.
So we're going to
I
conduct
can
ourselves with
tell.
some. Yes, yes, wonderful. I'm glad you know. So I respect senior citizens and my elders, but you're going to conduct
Oh,
yourself with some decorum. So two persons were having a conversation, ma'am. So
but you're sitting here saying
what you're
nasty
gonna do,
things to him.
ma'am, what you're gonna do is mute and wait your turn.
I'll wait my turn. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Nita. The definition of a woman is literally an adult human female, right? So if it doesn't matter how the woman portrays herself or carries herself or how she speaks, it matters if she was born a girl.
Do you identify any other way, or do you feel like any other way than what a woman is? Because
I've
if you
never
don't, then
felt like a woman. I just always instinctively knew that I'm a girl when I was little. And once I became older, I became a woman and I started to do womanly things. You know, start a family, have children, have SMICs. Those, it's just something that is innate. Women don't identify as women. We just know it's a state of being
exactly.
based on our biology.
Exactly. So you know in your heart that
No, I know
physically,
in my biology.
in your biology, you know that you're a female, obviously, and you always will be, and
No, I know
nothing
that I
can
was a
change that.
woman because I became an adult human female.
That's not really the definition of woman, though.
But
That's
that
the
is the
definition
definition
of
of a
human
woman.
being.
You can Google it if you want. You will see adult human female.
Well, there's two definitions, and there's that, which is it's just the easier way of saying it, which is adult human female. That's just basically put into a word. But woman, in societal standards, is someone who, exactly like you said, you have the desire and you inherently adhere, even if you don't have the most
That's
feminine
not true.
personality.
Because woman is a social category for the adult human female. Just like heifer is a social category for the adult female cow, right? Just like a mare is the social category of an adult female horse.
That's
So
just
the
for
social
simplification.
category for the female human species is woman.
That's just for simplification, though, because we
Exactly.
don't want to say adult human female every time we refer to
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. So the social category for the adult human female is woman. So if you're not an adult human female, based on society standards, you're not a woman. That's why young girls can't be called women. That's why teenage girls can't be called women. That's why young boys don't are not called women and men are called women. You know, because there's a certain criteria that society has placed upon the categorization thereof.
That's only one of the definitions, though. The other
Can you
definition,
give me the next definition that includes males?
it is an adult who has the innate desire to adhere to societal standards that are typically associated with the female sex.
Exactly. So can you give me a definition that includes males and has nothing to do with females? Because you as a male can't adhere to anything that is typical with the female snakes. The female snakes has the capability of producing offspring. You don't possess any of those capabilities.
And you're talking about like ovaries, ovarian function?
No, it's not even that, just the capacity. Because you see, a woman with no ovaries, right, can get a womb transplant. A woman with no vagine can get a vaginal transplant. A woman who doesn't produce eggs but has the ovaries can get a donor egg and have the children. You possess none of the capabilities. So you have to have the capability. So you can't identify as the female snakes because it's a state of being. Okay? You can't identify as a female snakes.
That's my point, is that it is a state of being. So it's different. It's only in the feminine realm. So you will always, because you're a biological woman, you will always be more woman than me. Always.
No, there is no more woman than anything. Women are adult human females. All women are women. There's no more women. Women are adult human females. There's no subcategory for women. None. It's just one category. Adult human female. That's it. Nobody else is included.
Well, what's the definition of girl then?
A girl is a pre-adult or prepubescent or pubescent female. So once the female reaches maturity, then she's a woman.
But who decided that? Do you know what I mean?
Society and science.
Society used to define a lot of things as morally right, and we can change things. Those things can
but we can't change our biology. So based
our biology, no.
We can't change our biology. So based on the fact that the human species has different categorizations for growth, all right? So we have to label that, right? So that it makes conversation easier. So the categorization for growth for the female is labeled as, right, like infancy, prepubescent, and then adulthood. Same thing for men.
I'm not talking on a biological standard for doctors and health. When I go get blood work, I have to put on my form that I'm a male because they have to check for certain things, right? And I don't want to, but I'm talking in terms of social standing. Like, I want to present. I don't believe that I'm biologically a male at all.
Yeah, but by social standings, as I said, women are adult human female. Therefore, you do not qualify. Because even if gender was in fact a social construct that had nothing to do with biology, society is the one that comes up with social constructs, right? We look at it, we look at the function, and then we label it, right? So society looked at women and saw that we had these capabilities, right? All of us, even if we can't fall through with these capabilities, like giving birth, we are built and designed, and that's built incumbent upon our biology. So you can't exclude biology. You can't. It's impossible when it comes to women. Likewise, men. Likewise, plants.
But why can't you? That's my question. Also,
because everything that is formed, that everything that we are, is incumbent upon our biology.
Not really.
Can you name me something about the human that isn't incumbent upon our biology?
The things that we do and we choose to do are not incumbent on our biology.
I said something about the human form, darling, not the human behavior. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have specified.
Well, okay, how about this? If I were to say I'm a woman, but I spell it with 2 W's or 2 N's, would that be acceptable? Because it's
because there's no subcategory for women that includes males.
It's spelled differently. It's a different word.
No.
I'm a woman, that's what I am.
TikTok, no one is being bullied or harassed. No one is being bullied or harassed. Guys, they flagged the live. No one is being bullied or harassed. There's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric being disseminated on my live TikTok. There's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Look at them laughing like they did something because they flagged the live.
Well, I'm sorry if anyone reported it. I can still see it, and the videos are going up. They shouldn't do that. Anyone who's reporting the live, y'all are just making the problem worse because there needs to be open.
All right, so they flagged you for hate speech as well. So I gotta drop you. Sorry. They flagged you too, person. They reported them. That's why it came up.
Hello.
This is an LGBT safe space. No hateful rhetoric or ideologies being disseminated on this live. Good day. How old are you?
Hello. I'm 19.
What? I didn't hear you.
19.
What year were you born?
2005.
All right. How can I help you, brother?
I'm a girl. Like a real girl.
Sure you are.
Yes, I have a vajayjay.
Yeah, sure you do.
Shut your ugly, fat, black, old ass up. Bitch, I will
And you
smack
are
your
a
ugly-
Section 8 baby. You're a Section 8 baby, and you're a man. Your mother had a son. You waited all the time to do that while you were gonna be kicked. Coming up here sounding like Tyrone and Helium. Tyrone, go take your weave out, brother. An ugly wear, huh? You don't even like yourself. Oh, no one is being bullied or harassed on this live. No one is being bullied or harassed on this live.
$27
What's your sister?
at the Indian casino.
I don't think Safi requested.
Huh? She's trying.
Safi did not request, guys. Ay. Safi, if you did request, come up because we could hear your conversation. So I'm thinking that you did not request. But if you did, you're free to re-request. TikTok, there's no hate speech or hateful rhetoric or hateful ideology being disseminated on my live. My lives are for educational and entertainment purposes only. We're not going to let them get the live taken down. As soon as they come up being belligerent, you know what to do. All right? Soon as they come up being belligerent, kick them. Simple. Kick them, block them, and we move on to the other one. There's no hate speech, Robot. Do you mind coming up? There's no hate speech on my live. I don't condone hate speech or hateful rhetoric. Oh, Bobby re-requested. Isn't Bobby the one that went off? Block Bobby. Bobby doesn't want to conversate. Bobby wants to get the live taken down. Let me block you myself, Bobby. There you go, sweetie. And mute it too. There you go, darling, my brother. Strong black brother. No hate speech, no hateful rhetoric, hateful ideology will be tolerated or accepted on this live. There's no bigotry. And there's no transphobia being disseminated on this live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Good day, Brado. How old are you for TikTok purposes?
Yeah, no problem. I'm 29.
How can I help you? Do you disagree with the background?
Trans people, it's a mental illness. So no, I don't. Keep it up. You're doing great work.
All right, big up, brother. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
God bless. All righty. Sassy Parker won't bring me up, unfortunately. You can come up and be in the box though. I've already debated Parker. It's on my it's on my backup account. If you go to the link in in my bio, if you go to the link in my bio where it says Shantae's Fertile Pum Pum, you will see where I debated Parker and I absolutely destroyed him. So you can watch that for yourself, or you can go to my YouTube and scroll down. You will see the conversation that I had with Parker. It's 2 parts. Oh, Lori, you can watch it, darling. You can watch it. It's there for you. And guys, remember that they are blocking anyone that comes up and perpetuates hate. We don't condone any type of hate or hateful rhetoric or ideology on my platform, right? There's no bigotry, there's no hate speech that will be tolerated on my platform. All right? I know, Felix, and it should be bananaed. It should be bananaed. Good riddance. Good riddance. Batman, did you see his followers were like, you did not win, you did not win, you did not win. They were so upset about it. I did destroy Parker. Parker is not very smart, in my opinion. Not at all. If you disagree with the background, you're free to come up. Yeah, there's no hate on my platform. Yes, he is, Aunt Kat. That he is. If you disagree fundamentally, you're free to come up and have a conversation. If you disagree, come on up and have a conversation. Hello, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Awesome. Do you disagree with the background?
Yeah, I think I might.
All right. What do you disagree with?
I think. Well, I don't disagree that men can't give birth. I mean, you know, a man can't give birth. I mean, unless he's gonna shit him out, you know. But I think that saying, you know, trans is a choice and not valid. You know, I mean, did you choose to be a woman?
Exactly. I didn't choose to be a woman because I was born female.
Well, I
So
guess
can you recognize? Can you point out the trans
gender,
gene?
right?
Did you can you point out the trans
born
gene?
a gender?
Can you point out the trans gene?
The trans what?
Gene or chromosome type?
What's that?
Exactly. So the reason why I'm a female is because of my chromosomes being XX.
What's a chromosome?
All right. Thank you for your time.
All right.
All right. Let's move on to the next customer. Hi, good day. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Awesome. Do you disagree with the background?
More or less have questions for you, like why do you say abortion is wicked, and how is cis a slur?
Abortion unalives the human life, right?
Okay.
Cis is a slur because you're forcing upon us, which is to antagonize us, which makes it a slur.
Wait, one more time? Sorry.
If you are forcing a word or a terminology on a group of people that fundamentally disagree with it and find it to be demeaning and insultive and redundant, but you're saying that's what you are, you're doing it to antagonize them, therefore making it a slur because you're trying to belittle them.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess I could agree with that because I've never understood why that term even became a thing anyways. But
exactly.
I don't know how I feel about the second one because, like, you know, there's a lot of situations I feel like, you know, it could be important to.
Yeah, there's never any, to be honest with you,
Really?
because there's never any. Do you know of any that it could be important?
Yeah, like.
All right, good to have you back, Don.
When it's the at-risk pregnancies where it's going to kill the mother or
stay unalive, and those is not an abortion because the fetus wouldn't be viable because the mother is the top priority.
Yeah,
so you see if it's a case where, say, ectopic pregnancy, they like to use that the fetus isn't viable because it's already passed away. You understand? It didn't latch on to where it was supposed to latch on to. So it's not getting the nutrients, the vitamins that would allow it to grow and mature into a human life. So at that stage, it's just a crumple up like cells, like a liver. You know how liver looks?
What
That's
liver?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's typically what happens with an ectopic pregnancy. So it's not a baby. So that doesn't need an abortion. The procedure is a DNC, which will basically clean the woman's thereabout, if you understand what I'm saying, and make sure that she doesn't get sick. Right?
Right.
That's all it
Okay.
is. It's not an abortion. There is never, in my opinion, right, a medically necessary abortion. It's a lie.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
And then for the three dudes that you have shared, I think they're probably just engagement baiters. I don't even
Yeah,
know if
they're bots by the DNC. We know that.
I don't know if Parker believes anything of what he says, to be honest.
He's
Or
gonna come
that,
out as his true self later on,
yeah.
like Harry. Did you see Harry in that lace dress at the
No,
dinner?
I don't know who Harry is, but
Oh, Harry is another one that was more popular than Parker before and Dean
gotcha.
before. But
Gotcha.
they got these new ones. So he was in his, beautiful red lace dress, see through.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Parker's gonna be like that in a little bit.
Or he's just gonna come out and say that everybody's been showing fake support for is crazy, I think.
Whatever it is, more power to him.
Oh yeah. All right, well
Big
thanks
up.
for clearing those things up for me and being open to have a conversation with me. It's cool to have a panel that, like, if someone disagrees, you don't just instantly try and shut them down. You actually explain your side.
Yeah, I try my best. I'm here for civil discourse.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, big up yourself. Thank you for coming on. Have a
Yeah,
good
thank
day.
you. You too,
Yeah.
bye.
Mhm. All right. Is there anybody else that wants to come on? Don blocked him. If they disagree, you don't have to block them unless they're saying that they're going to report. Then you can block them and mute them, basically. Is there anybody that wants to come on? Make sure that you're 18 before you request. If you come on and you're acting belligerent, you're just going to be kicked and blocked. So don't even bother with that.
Hi.
Don't waste your time. Hi, good day. How old are you?
23.
Awesome. What are your thoughts on the background?
I know it says join if you disagree, but I do agree with most of these, or all these actually. I just wanted to hear what you have to say about Parker, Dean, and I don't know who's in the middle, but
Yeah, they're just on here spreading misinformation, indoctrinating the youth, and distorting their brain from reality. That coupled with the fact that Dean used the N word quite a bit, a lot, and he's also, had discord conversation with children without parental consent, teaching them about the alphabet community and what it means to be, up there on the top and down there on the bottom and stuff like that without parental
true.
consent.
Yeah, I know Dean used to also be like a Andrew Tate wannabe, trying to sell courses to get people to get rich quick, and he was like a piece of shit like that back in the day. And now he switched his grift to advocating for liberal leftist policies.
Yeah. He's just one of those closeted people. I hope he comes out soon.
Yeah, for
He's just
real.
like 5'5". He's a wee little man.
For real. I'd like to box him.
Well, I'm sure that he will humbly reject. He's not
Yeah, I
about it.
was
He
looking
just
forward to him
pretends.
getting beat up by Bryce Hall.
Well, I don't know who that is, but it is what it is. I don't think he's gonna fight. But thank you for coming on and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Yeah, we don't condone any type of violence on this platform. We don't condone any type of violence, or hateful rhetoric or hateful behavior. We don't condone violence or hate speech or hateful rhetoric. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello.
Hi, good day. How old are you?
30.
Awesome. What are your thoughts?
So yeah, do you know the etymology of the word cis?
I know it's a scientific term using chemistry or biochemistry, I should say.
Yeah, it means on the same side of. So
Yes.
it's
What does
just
it have to do with people?
Well, I just want to make sure you knew what it meant first.
Okay.
Because
What does this have
I
to do
failed to
with a
see
group of
how
people?
a prefix could be a slur. Could you
That's a
elaborate on that?
thing. That's a thing. So, a word can become a slur when it's being used to generalize a group of people that fundamentally disagree with it and do not want to be called that. And when the other group of people, right, perpetually decide, okay, I'm going to do it anyway, even though you have qualms against it, you're doing it to agitate, to belittle, and to demean them, therefore making it a slur.
Okay, so you're saying every single person that is cis thinks that it's bad to be called
There are
cis?
no cis people. I just asked you, what does that have to do with a group of people? Where are cis people in biology?
Oh, so the group cis doesn't exist.
Okay, wonderful. And then you wanted to force that at us,
So,
right? You're
wait,
doing it
hold
to
on. No.
antagonize us.
So if the group of people that are to be called cisgender don't exist, then who is the slur affecting? I'm confused.
Exactly. So you wanting to force a group of people to be that and telling them that's what they are, therefore makes it a slur. So you see the N word, right? It was used in Egypt. It was used in Ethiopia. It means beautiful, black, beautiful, and stuff like that, royalty. But then they used to call each other that. Then the Caucasian enslavers said, oh, look at them. And then they say, oh, look at you N word, in a mocking tone to antagonize them. Look at you, you were royalty. The N-word meant royalty, but no, look at you, I have you as my servant. So then black people were like, oh, I don't like the way he calls me that, he does it to mock me, and thus N-word became a slur. The R-word was used, is a medical term that was used to address a group of people with intellectual disabilities, right? Or even physical challenges, right? But then they said, oh, people are doing it to antagonize me, to belittle me. We don't like being called that, and thus the N-word became a slur. So know, saying that this group of people, us normal people that don't ascribe to your delulu, and you can switch this, that, and the third, we don't want to be called that. But then you say, oh, you are that, therefore making it a slur. I hope that answers your questions for you.
So do you believe that transgender people exist?
I've never met one.
Okay, so these groups of people don't exist. So who is the slur affecting? I'm still confused on that.
Exactly. So when
you gave me slurs
when
that
you
affect,
want to say we do
can I
exist,
finish the sentence, please?
and that's what we are, sir, you have to try to understand. Maybe it's my accent, or maybe that you're too smart for me. So when a group of a terminology exists in chemistry and biochemistry, but then you want to generalize and make it a social category for a group of people that do not exist, but you're telling these group of people, this is in fact you. Oh, he's smarter than me? Okay, then. Say that to yourself 3 times. Maybe it will literally convince you that he is.
So the problem here is that, take the N-word, for example, that was used as a derogatory term to belittle.
How did it become a derogative term?
How did it become? The slave owners were calling them that.
And then they found it to be what? The enslaved found it to be what?
They found what? I'm sorry?
Then the enslaved people, when they were being called that, they found it to be what?
They found it to be belittling and insulting.
Okay, you see, you're so smart. You're so smart.
Yeah, I've also met white people that think it's offensive to call them white. So I don't see the distinction here, though. Just because someone says that something's offensive doesn't mean that it is. I think you're muted, by the way. Hello?
Yeah. So a lot of Caucasian people don't see the N-word as a slur, and they think that they should be free to say it. You understand? So it's not incumbent upon the people that are using the words to feel insulted by it. It's incumbent upon the people that are being called that to not want to be called that and perceive it as an insult. So I'm glad you understand. You see, you solved your own problem yourself. You're so smart.
Do you think white is a slur?
How can white be a slur?
Well, there are certain people that take offense to it by being categorized as
All right,
white.
let me hold on. So you're telling me that white people don't like being called white?
There are some people, yeah, that don't like being called white.
What should we call them?
Ma'am,
What
I'm
would they
asking you,
prefer
is
we
it a
call
slur?
them? What
That
would we
meets your
prefer?
criteria.
Hold on. What would they prefer we call them? That's all I
have no
asked you.
idea. This is called a reductio ad absurdum. Do you know what that
No,
is?
no. What you're doing is just using nonsense. Because
Do you know what a reductio is?
what I don't know what reductive. I don't know what that is. I don't know those big
Can I
words. I'm
explain
from
it
a
to
third
you?
world country. So, sir, you have to tell me what they would prefer to be called, if not white.
They would prefer to be called people.
Oh, okay. Okay, people, sir. Your argument is nonsense. And you just literally gave
Can you
yourself
demonstrate how my argument's nonsense?
Sir, your
Can you
argument is
even
nonsense.
articulate my argument?
Where did Caucasian people say they don't like being called Caucasian? Where is this?
Yeah, during the Black Lives
Hold
Matter
on.
thing.
Is this the person? Where's the person who said that this person was smarter than me? Hold on, I'm gonna invite him
Can
up.
I elaborate, or are you just gonna cope and
I'm
laugh?
sorry, I'm going to move on to the other person.
It seems like you're
You got to
crashing
take
out.
that L
Are you
and
moving
go.
on because
You
you're
got to
losing?
take that L and go.
Are you
just
moving?
got
Are
to
you
take
moving
it.
on because
Take
you're
the L
scared of
and
the
go.
baby?
Take the L and go. Take the L and go. Oh my God. All right. Hold on. Where's the person that said he's too smart for it? I want to invite him up and ask him something. Where is he? Can you guys find a person who said he's too smart for you? Where is he? Can you guys? Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay. All right. Oh. Sagittarius, come on up, darling. Oh my God. He said the host is coping. Sir, you're the only one that coped. Talking about white people don't like to be called white. I wonder what they like to be called. Oh my God. Oi. That's the difference between cis and being called white. Being white is a biological standpoint. Caucasian is incumbent upon your biology, your DNA. Cis is a biochemistry terminology. There are no cis people in biology, but there are Caucasians, which we socially call white. That's why I asked you to give me the group of people in biology that are called cis. You couldn't do that. Tina, you're free to come up and explain it to us, Tina. No one is being bullied or harassed. There's no hate speech. There's no hateful rhetoric or ideology. Shark, did you request Shark? Shark, I saw you in the request. Did you request? Love you too, darling. Hello, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Awesome. What are your qualms on the background?
I was just gonna ask about you talking about the origin of the N word.
Yes, go ahead.
I believe it was originally a Latin word to describe just the color black. I don't know where you got that Egypt thing from.
So you just made this troll account to come up here and say that?
No. I came to talk about the what
and that's a lie
about
because it's used in Egypt.
I just looked it up on the internet.
Oh, wonderful. Look it up again and let them hear and let the internet tell you. Look it up again.
Hi, honey bun. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Shark. What's up?
Okay, so I'm going to make a long story short, just for all of our sakes. So there was a day where Duchess had a live, and her background had said something like, every colored person is required to be assigned a white savior, and this Gen X cat person is like her best friend, and she's wanting to be your white savior by being your mod. Do not let her trick you. Do not. I have proof of that background on Duchess's background. I have a screenshot of it. So she was literally saying how every single colored person is required to be assigned a white person to save them.
Oh my
In
God.
excellence to be your white person. So
All right, so the live is not going to be turned into a messy live. I'm going to be honest. It's
okay,
not
sure.
going to be turned into a messy live. Please and thank you guys. But thank you for the information, Shark. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I just wanted
Safi,
to make
what's
you
good?
aware.
No problem. Chloe, how old are you?
I'm 19.
All right, Safi, what's good?
Nothing.
Safi?
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry about that other one. I didn't mean to request then. I had something to say, but when Shark came up, I forgot. So I'm gonna go back down and collect my thoughts.
All right, no problem, Safi. Big up yourself. All right. Chloe, what are your thoughts on the background?
I agree with every statement that you have made, except the statement where you said that men cannot give birth. Men do give birth. It happens quite frequently. Yeah, trans men give birth.
You're talking about women with beards, darling.
No, they are men.
A man is an adult human male.
Yeah, and they are men.
And they are
They are
adult
also
human
men.
females, which would make them women.
Okay, but they are not female. They are male.
But they are female. Only females give birth, sweetie. That's a
No,
biological fact.
it's not though, because you can clearly see that there's been so many cases where trans men have given birth.
Yes, adult human females, which society calls women.
Yeah, but in society we also call them trans men. Now,
In
if there wasn't
society, we
any
call them
men,
bearded ladies.
okay, but if there wasn't actually men, why would the term
Because,
exist?
darling, if they were men, they wouldn't have the word trans on it. You have to understand what a man is based on societal standpoint, based on the definition. It says in the Oxford Dictionary, man, adult human male. Woman, adult human female. Okay, so any person of the female human species that gives birth is a woman.
Okay, I think you're scientifically wrong on that.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can ask Father Google.
Father Google. Okay. That's weird.
Yeah, use Father Google. He'll tell you. He's wise.
Why do you call it Father Google? I've never heard that before.
Because it's your savior. Isn't it your savior?
No.
It's going to save you right now. Google it. He will tell you.
Someone said you must be trolling.
Chloe
Okay.
actually believes this. This is what Dean and Parker and the person in the middle, I don't know, remember what his name is. This is what they do to children. They
Shanta.
brainwash them and indoctrinate them.
Shanta, I do not believe in this. I came up because I seen people talking about it. I just wanted to, play devil's advocate and come up. Now, I have studied psychology. I have a psychology degree. And the reason why it's called gender dysphoria, guys, is because it's a mental illness. Now, mental illnesses are when something's not normal, something's not okay with you, you need professional help, you need medication. Trans people are mentally ill, they need therapy. I strongly suggest therapy and medication, okay? No gender, whatever, medication, no. Gender dysphoria is a mental illness. Why is it called a mental illness? Because it's not normal, therefore these people are not normal. Thank you so much. As you can see, I've tried to make an argument for the other side and it did not work at all. At all.
All right, big up
Thank
yourself,
you.
Chloe.
Thank you.
No problem. There's no one being bullied or harassed on this live. No one is being bullied or harassed on this
Hello?
live. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. No one is being bullied or harassed. Hello, how old are you? Hello, how old are you, guest? Take for this cross. Right, there you go. Hello, good day. How old are you?
Hello, I'm 32.
Okay, how can I help you?
Uh, um, I went back to look at the origin of the N word. I can't find it anywhere for its use in Egypt. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe some of the mental disorders that you've been talking about, maybe you might have
Maybe,
one because
hold
I
on,
can't
hold on,
find it
hold on. Let me
here.
tell you something, you dirty cracker ass
Again,
bitch, you dirty
I
faggoty
can't.
ass bitch. Get the fuck off my
I'm
life.
black. I don't know where.
Anyway, there is a word in Egypt called Niger. I can't say it, but try to get what I'm saying. And you can also find it in Ethiopia. All right? You can find it in Ethiopia as well. Look it up. I'm not lying to you. Everything I tell you, it's the truth. We know what he wanted to come on and say. It's a troll account. I'm not going to allow them to get my life taken down. Now, we know where they're coming from, too. So there you go, sweetie. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss K. Thank you, Miss K. There you go. Hello. Is there any more customers? Hey, that's amazing. Big up yourself, brother. Yeah, Niger is a country. Niger is a country. I can't say the word because TikTok is sensitive. But there's a word that the N word derived from. And I think it means black royalty or something like that. Or black gold, something to that effect. Listen, because they're trying to get the life taken down. Because in their mind, BMG, in their minds, when they call me the N word, I'm hurt. They really think that. They think that when they say, you N word, that I cry on tickety talk and that I toss in my bed at night. They don't understand. But bless their hearts. TikTok shop has all your daily necessities. They have all your daily necessities. TikTok shop has all the things that you need and want for the holiday season and for your home, for your loved ones, for your friends. Make sure you visit the TikTok shop. We know what he wanted to say. He wanted to say the N word, but I already have 2 strikes. I can't afford for him to say that. It's going to get my life taken down. If it were another day, I would allow him just to get the recording, but can't do it today. There's 2 strikes on the account already. Big up, Taya. And Niger, I think Niger is a country, but it's also a word that used to describe people like me. Yeah, but the etymology of the word is like from Egypt. It's also used in Ethiopia as well. Um, if you dig further, you will see it's just that the Caucasian couldn't pronounce it when they were referring to the enslaved. So instead of saying the original word, they put it with an I and just called us that to demean us. It was like kind of like to mock us. Are there any more customers that want to come up and have a conversation? If not, I'm going to go to bed. Are there any more customers that want to come up and have a conversation? If you believe that cis is not a slur, come on up. If you believe that there are more than two genders, come on up. If you believe that trans people are valid, come on up. Originally, no, Chloe. But I do have family there. Do have family there, darling. Thank you guys for the gifts. I want to know where the ups are too. Oh, missed you too, Safi. Missed you too, darling. I missed you too. But I gotta work. You know, TikTok don't pay me. I get most of the big gifts from BMG and Josh. Clark gifted me too, Jesslyn. But you know, I don't be making bank on tickety tax, Safi. You see, when people send to the Cash App, it's like $50, $20, $25. I don't make money off TikTok. They believe I make money off TikTok, but I don't. You know how it is. I gotta work. I wish I could come on every day, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Jayoni, thank you, darling. Thank you. Love you too, Joshua Poo. Love you too, darling. They're trying to get my girl out, Lydia. Yes, Safi. It's just for this holiday. I gotta take on more hours. I got family that needs me, you know? It's okay, BMG. I love you. You guys know I don't do this for the money. I don't want you guys to think, at least you guys see that I don't be getting money. When I get the gifts, I appreciate it because, you know, it's like, how do I describe it? It's like people are saying, I appreciate you. Does that make sense? When I get the gifts, I feel good, but it's not about the money. Does it make sense? I don't know how to explain it. It's like people are saying, I see what you're doing and thank you. So that's why I like the gifts, you know? And they do help out, but it's not about the money on here. When TikTok is gone, they're going to be on Twitter. And I think that they're going to go to IG when TikTok is gone. Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, sister. CSB, don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I understand. Trust me. Yeah, you can host lives on X. Oh, thank you, Trucker. It's okay, CSP. Don't stress. Don't stress it, darling. Don't stress it. Do not stress it, my darling. All right, guys. Yeah, I do have a Twitter account. I made one for people on Tickety Talk. I just don't remember what it's called. I don't know if I can find it, but I'll try to find it and then you guys can follow me on Twitter. But the reason why I don't be on Twitter is it's too much filth on Twitter. It's just every time you scroll through Twitter, you see somebody getting it on. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it. So I don't be active on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? It's too much for me. I don't watch corn. I don't want to see corn. I don't want to see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, BMG. I can't stand it. It disgusts me, man. That's why I don't be on there. You know what I mean? But I love you guys. I'm gonna get my rest. I will be back on. I will be back on tomorrow, Father willing. All right. I will be back on tomorrow, Father willing. Love you guys. And if you guys don't know, all my accounts, okay, are linked in my bio. All my accounts are linked in my bio. Guys, I don't do the drama. You guys know this, right? If two people are having beef and you guys can do that for yourselves, right? Until somebody personally does something that is against my bottom line, I have no problem with people. You get what I'm saying? Unless a person does something that I think is crossing my bottom line, I have no qualms with that person. No Dice, do you want to come up, sweetie? No Dice, I sent you so many invites, my darling. Come on up and then I'll have your children without question, darling. Hello, No Dice.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. You said I should have your baby. You was an athlete.
Yeah, I want an athlete, like a James, like James LeBron or.
But I can't have your baby. They might want to touch on other children.
Oh no.
Yes, No Dice. Look into it. The statistics. Do you think the statistics lies? Are you afraid that your baby will become a criminal? I'm afraid that it will
Not
become
at
a
all.
P3DO lover.
No, not at all. I just
We
want
got
an
to look at the
athlete.
statistics, darling.
Is that what happens? I don't know.
Yes, you would know if you want an athlete. Isn't the probability of him becoming a criminal high? And if I have your baby, I'm concerned that he might want to touch on children. Because I'm half white already. So that baby might come out white like you, fully white. It won't be like 25%. So the probability of him touching on children is going to be very high.
I think
It
it'd be
might become a
beautiful.
school pew-pewer.
No, I think it'd be a beautiful baby.
No, we got to look at the statistics. It might become like, a carjacker on your side. You got to look at it from your side, right? It might become, we got to be honest here. We got to be honest. On your side, you got to be concerned if it's going to become a carjacker,
No,
wearing blue or red kerchief or
It's not gonna
handkerchief.
be no purse snatcher. It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna be. It's gonna
If
be
that
a
is a
beautiful
possibility,
athlete or a superstar,
no, we got to look at that possibility
tennis
too.
player,
No, we got to look at that possibility. My
football
concern is it
player.
might become a child toucher or a
I think
school
it'd be a
pupil.
football player. It'd
It
be a
might become a
great
school
football player.
pupil. It might not be on that good side. Your genes are gonna be stronger. We gotta be honest here. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm tired.
Okay.
Big up
Good night.
yourself and thank you for coming up, darling. Take care,
I
darling.
love you. I
All
love
right,
you.
love
Bye.
you too. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go. I need sleep. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Father willing, okay? Love you guys later. And that's how you do it. We can laugh about stereotypes, we can joke about it and keep it moving. I don't know why people make TikTok. Oh my God, you said this. Oh my God, it's TikTok. It's never that serious. But love you guys. Take care. All the best tomorrow, Father willing. Yeah, pray for each other. Pray for me. Beg God to have mercy on us all. Pray over the children. Beg God to have mercy on the children. Beg God to have mercy on the children, on us, for the children's sake. All right? Because when it concerns the children, He will listen. All right? And teach your children how to pray. You got to teach your children how to pray. Get them a hymn book. Right? Encourage them to read. Say, no tablet until you read a page of this. You know what I mean? Get them a new English translation Bible, child friendly. Tell them to read it for an hour every day. We got to instill God in our children. Because you see, right? People like Dean Parker, Baby Bop, AG, right? And all these other Delulu characters are here indoctrinating children, skewering their minds, turning them away from reality. All right? Love you guys later. Love you guys later.